thanks for joining me on a BrailleNote Touch Snapshot video tutorial. My name is Andrew Flatchus. I'm the product manager for HumanWare's BrailleNote products. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can get a visual representation of our graph in tactile view on my Braille display within the KeyMath application. This is a feature we released in November alongside creating and embossing graphs. But for more information on creating and embossing graphs, please see my previous snapshot videos. So the tactile view of a graph can be beneficial in many ways. Perhaps you need to ensure your boundaries for your graph are set correctly, your Y and X boundaries. You might even want to find interesting points such as the intersection of where X and Y meet. Or you just want to proofread your graph to be sure that the shape or slope of the graph is correct before sending it to your teachers. Basically, all that you can achieve on the touch was never an easy or possible task you can do in real time. So let's begin. I'm going to start by creating a graph. So from my main menu, I press A for all applications. Enter. We now need to navigate to the KeyMath application. So I'm going to press K multiple times. And press enter. In the KeyMath menu, we want to create, and the focus is there, so I'm going to press enter there. Now, as I've mentioned in my previous videos, we have introduced different modes. More information about those modes are available on my previous podcast, Creating Graphs. So for me now, I'm going to create my first line, and the formula I'm going to put in is 2x plus 3y equals 7, and then hit enter. Generating graph. Okay, so that's my graph plotted. Now I want to proofread my graph for the reasons I mentioned before. I want to make sure that the line fits the boundaries that I have set, but if they don't, then we can go ahead and change those boundaries in my graph settings. And these graph settings can be found through the contextual menu, where there is now an option for graph settings. But for me, I'd like to now get a tactile view of this graph, and the new command for this is space with T. Okay, so now those that are seeing my screen, it will show a series of lines which resemble the shape of my graph. On the Braille display, imagine looking at a piece of graph paper in a tactile format, one line at a time. In the middle of your display, you will see the Y-axis in the middle of your display. And as you move down your graph paper, or as you move down your display using your far right thumb key, you will feel, one line at a time, the shape of the graph. So as I go down now, I can feel on the left-hand side of my display, a line coming into intersect with my Y-axis in the middle, and then goes through to the other side. So I can now resemble the shape of my graph. I'm happy that it's in my boundaries. As I'm moving upwards and downwards using my far right and far left, I can feel that there is something there in my graph. So it is there. It fits within my boundaries. But as I said, if it doesn't, you can change your boundaries in your graph settings. So I'm happy that it's there. It's visual. I'm happy that it's a sloping graph and it's not a curve or wave graph. I'm going to now exit out. Okay, so now that my graph has been generated, and I'm happy that I've proofread it and it fits within my boundaries, I'm now happy to send that to the embosser or copy and paste it into my Word document so that my sighted teacher can review it. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. Look forward to hearing your thoughts.